can see, you know, actually the does a nice job of holding down the hair.
Yes.
Oh, by the way,
Live.
headphones. Have you ever tried
Yes.
Have you ever tried Parrot? Oh, we're on live. Shit.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Have I ever tried what?
Well, actually, have you ever tried Parrot Zeke headphones?
These are Steinenhausen. Steinzopper. Stein. You know, what's they called?
Golly, I've never heard of that brand before.
Yes.
Parrots beat them. I'm especially if you're going to listen from an iPhone.
I actually got Beats. I got Beats. I've got Beats.
Beats are crap. Beats are.
They don't stay the charge. They don't hold their charge long enough. You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the nice thing about the Parrots. The Parrots actually have their own audio encoder built into the headset, activated through the phone. So not only can you listen to the music, it takes the audio levels away from the phone. You can actually listen to it the way the artist who made the music. It's like the artist coming over and fiddling with.
Now that we've given them a free plug, Clyde, let's go and do some work that actually pays my bills instead of.
Okay.
Okay, this is a bit of a grey market horror story, and I wanted to talk to you about this because you're a rational person, and let me read you the email. This is a grey market horror story. Hello, Archie. Just sent you $20 for some advice. First, I would like to say I enjoy your videos and your honesty on all matters. Also, can relate to your struggle with anxiety and depression and hope you're doing well. I struggle with this every day, and sometimes it feels like I am just hanging on. Anyway, my question is regarding a Speedmaster. I have wanted one for years, and even though I cannot really afford one, I decided to get one. I nearly bought one from JOMASHOP after watching your video till I read a very recent review, a very recent experience on a forum. I've sent you the link. You can see the forum in which someone bought one from them a week ago and had issues. As per your advice, I decided to go for the Hauselite one with the closed back and have found some others from reputable resellers online for about $3,500. Am I better off am I better off spending that money, which I think I'd have to pay in GST, taking it around 5,000 Aussie, or am I better off heading to a authorized dealer, which the retail is 6375. He mentions a few Australian authorized sellers. How many second data? Okay, and he says to me, "What do I think?" And I got to tell you the truth. One crappy complaint on a forum about JOMASHOP, and he's ready to toss the towel in. And I got to be honest. Okay, so what exactly was this complaint? Well, this guy bought one from JOMASHOP, and it's $33.50 US, by the way, $33.50 with free shipping. So it's not $3,500 US. It's $33.50. This guy apparently got one, and they sent it in a generic wooden box instead of the proper box. And he's obviously upset because it didn't come with the proper Omega box, which I completely understand. Now, what I don't understand is he then went to wear the watch. I think, slow down. If they've made a mistake, I would be saying, hey guys, this is completely, I want the original box. What the hell's going on? And get them to fix it up for him. But, okay, so a mistake was made. But I can't see what horror story there is here. I really can't see what, okay, yes, you want the correct box. Yes, I understand. But ask them to fix it up. That's all you have to do. I can't understand this.
No, is this one that And this is one that he didn't get himself. This is just someone else's story.
Yes, someone else's story on a forum. And I mean, I just can't believe it. There's one little cock-up's happened, and this guy's just saying, oh, he wants me to tell him it's best to buy at retail, and I think he's absolutely insane to buy at retail.
Okay. Well, and to be honest, that is one horror story. Now, you have credit protection with a credit card. I myself have I've heard stories online before. You know, of course, I didn't buy a $3,300 watch. I bought a dollar fountain at my JFK Mont Blanc ballpark. Yeah. And I was blown away. JOMASHOP treated me well. Also on the board,
I must say this to you. Okay, let me just tell you, there was a fantastic follow-up. Calling it this, so this guy posted this story on an Amiga forum, and then one of the posters said, calling it a horror story within a few hours of notifying them when they said they would resolve it is a bit dramatic. Things that might be considered a horror story: 1, waiting 2 weeks and they never answered and they stopped answering emails, receiving a fake and them calling you a liar, paying for a mint edition white, getting service hands, bezel and dial. The horror, the horror. And this is exactly it. There is no horror story with JOMASHOP here. A mistake has happened. They'll fix it up. I can't see the problem. Can you?
Yeah, and also on the boards, Jenny Yaxter, who actually has quite a fetching avatar. Mm-hmm. I'm not flirting. I'm too old for that. But she was saying that she bought a beautiful Valentino handbag from JOMASHOP, and she's nothing but good things to say about them. So, you know, I'm sorry, but what was this guy's name again?
Larry.
Okay, Larry, look. Get it from JOMASHOP. And if you want to pay $2,000 extra, I suggest you take the savings and you send that to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. You're welcome.
So, I mean, the thing is, I would just tell them before you order it from JOMASHOP, guys, I must have the correct box. I want the correct box. I want this and that. I would just stipulate to them that you are concerned, and that way there, if anything goes wrong, you've got it on record that you wanted the correct box, etc., etc. I really can't see a problem with buying from JOMASHOP. This guy is just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And
no, actually, buy from JOMASHOP and then pay for Archie Luxury to come over to your house, slap you silly, and film it. You will have your own personal Archie Explodes video that you will take place in. I can't think of a better use of the money. Can you? For $2,000?
It's just absolutely crazy. I mean, I can understand mistakes can happen, and you've got to give them a chance to fix this up. You can't just go off on a high horse and say it's all gone terrible. That something, just get this thing fixed up.
Well, and another sharp youngster in my profession locally, he's got a couple of Breitling Navitimers, and we're talking about it. And he said, you know, I got a Submariner, and the darn thing, I've had it serviced 2 or 3 times. What do you want? I had it serviced 2 or 3 times and had problems with it. It's like, okay, I acknowledge the fact he had problems with it, but it doesn't mean that all Rolex suck. Just because someone may have had a minor problem with JOMASHOP doesn't mean
that's right. That's exactly right. It doesn't mean all Rolexes suck just because somebody had a problem with it. They have a lot of moving parts, and there's no question that JOMASHOP sold you a fake one, or they
charged you the wrong price. No, exactly. they just put the wrong box in. How much did what this guy's name again?
Larry.
And how much did Larry pay you?
He said $20.
$20, and you're saving him $2,000. I mean, what a bargain is that?
Well,
That's
Larry wants me to justify buying it from an authorized dealer, and I'm not prepared to do it, Larry. I'm
okay.
sorry.
How much would you charge him to justify the purchase from an authorized dealer?
Look, if it's sort of a couple $100 more, you
Okay.
could consider that,
Reasonable.
but it's
So basically, if Larry listens to your advice, he will save literally $2,000 for $20. That
that's
seems like
exactly
really
right.
good value. That sounds like a bargain. That sounds like value. Where else could, if someone else wants to save this kind of money and avoid large mistakes in purchasing watches, where could they get this advice from, Archie?
Hey, they can contact me. Look in the description for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube, including phone calls, paid opinions, all sorts of things we can do to help you make sure you don't go down the bad track.
And isn't it possible that someone could even talk to you directly for buying advice? They could
That's
have their own
exactly
live
right.
stream?
That's exactly right. $40, I'll do a live show with them.
And say, yeah, $20 saves $2,000. I can't.
Just looking at the end of this thread, JOMASHOP solved the problem. They solved the problem.
That is, I mean, that's 20. That's astounding. That is as prudent and wise as getting a cab ride home after that night in the bar. 20,
Yes.
30, or $40 can save you thousands. So there you go.
That's exactly it. And this is the whole thing. Sometimes, look, you read something on the internet. If something happens, sometimes a mistake is made. Just you got to try and sort the thing out before you become like a screaming Nancy girl who just Hello,
Yeah.
Clyde. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know what's gone wrong here, but sometimes you've just got to, Clyde, just let the situation can resolve itself. Sometimes it needs a little bit of something called time. So you've got to be fair to them and give them a chance to fix this problem up. If you've told them there's a problem,
And you can have a problem with an authorized dealer.
yes, you can. That's exactly it. I mean, JOMASHOP doesn't pay me a cent to say this, but I know a few people who've bought from JOMASHOP and had a great experience. I would buy from JOMASHOP myself, no problems at all there. I definitely would. So, the thing is this.
It's just part of the value-added services you provide to the people on the channel.
That's exactly it there. So I'm giving you my advice. This is my opinion. So, yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Clive, it's been a pleasure having you on the channel. Let's wrap this baby up. Thank you so much, Clive.
Outstanding. Thanks for having me on.